Hello, all you henchiners and henchinettes. This is Comrade Alex here for another Mandarake unboxing. Though without the actual box because this one was way too big. I had too much stuff to fit a box here, so I'm just gonna hit the ground running. I got some small stuff first with the Geats Oneness ID core. Almost forgot the name, which is kind of a rainbow looking sticker. It does the exact same thing in the Desire driver, which I am not going to demonstrate that, but I am going to demonstrate everything else today. I got a Genm Chemy, which I'm very happy about because Genm is like my favorite character from Xaid. The Chemy, I really like the look. You got the little Maximum Mighty little character there. And I'm actually going to try him out in the... That's what he said. And the Gacha driver. Let's see if I can do it on the first attempt. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Nope. I have bad luck. Let's try again. Oh. Try the other side. There we go. Yep, it just says Xaid. And I don't have the pair, so that's the best that I've got. But Genm is resorted to Xaid. I mean, the Geo driver, Ziku driver, excuse me, does the same for secondary riders that aren't programmed in. So it happens. And here we have Fourze's Kong Vistamp from Revice, which you can kind of see the Fourze inspiration there, and with Vice's form, but I don't get the color scheme. Why does the red and blue go with Fourze, and why does a monkey? Why does monkey equal Fourze? Like, I don't get it. You know, you can see very bright. You can see in the background, maybe you can't, the Fourze design. I mean, the white, well, that's on all of them. Maybe it could be Fourze. But, you know, some are very obvious, some aren't. I always like to look for the connection in the show. But here we go for the Henshin and the Revice driver. Has a little Uchu Kita sound at the end, which is kind of funny. We got a monkey. Look at that monkey. And we're going to do the attack. Very bright and colorful. Yep. I still don't know why Fourze themed is monkey, but it's pretty cool. I like the Vistamps, how they have a kind of, sort of, resemblance to the other characters, but here we go. The rest of the collection is full bottles. Now, I got a big old collection of either Gashapon or candy toy ones, and these are actually the deluxe ones that came with the driver to show you the difference, because they all They all shake just the same. They all look basically just the same. Was this on? It was on. Okay. The only difference is this. Oh, the camera. Camera battle damage. The only damage. The only difference you'll see is right here when I turn this lever. I don't know if you can even see it. Those things in there will move when I crank the lever. And these are the only ones, as an example, that will do that. And all the rest are non-deluxe versions. So you'll see them behave a little differently. And, oh. Okay. Let's see. Of course, I mean, I didn't get to introduce that one. That was Rabbit Tank. That was the base form. Now, here was a rather... I really liked Rocket Panda. And Panda goes on this side, even though... Let's see. You can see the stuff on the inside isn't moving at all. The colors go with, generally, the colors of the bottles, so it's a nice touch. Yay! But this one has a bit of an expansion to it. Usual and Rocket, which usual means friendship. Do you know what friendship? Friendship plus Rocket. What could that mean? Let's see. I'm sure all the writer fans out there will know what that means. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? That's right. It's Fourze. Another Fourze Legend Rider thing. I like how it sounds exactly like the Fourze driver. It doesn't really dress it up much like the Ghost driver. It just sounds like a perfect reproduction, and it works just fine. And then we have another early form. We got Gorilla and Diamond, which Gorilla and Diamond equal... Well, we'll find out. It's pretty funny. I mean, everyone knows this already. But I like to do the little guessing game thing, I guess. I didn't plan on this, but whatever. Gorilla Mond. I think it's one of the more imaginative names because all the rest of them are just stuff smashed together. You know, Rabbit Tank has no nuance to it. But that one's kind of funny. Oh my God, I forget the Japanese names, but it's Fire Engine and Hedgehog. Oh, we'll find out the Japanese. Duh, we can just scan them. Shobosha. Yeah, Fire Engine. Harinezumi. Hedgehog. This is my favorite base form transformation. Not enough red here. Fire Hedgehog. It is really just too bad we never got this version in Hazard, but I just like the red, how deep red that is, and it's so good. And these are kind of more on the rare side. I'm glad I got these in the bundle. Let's see. Another early-ish Lion, and then whatever Vacuum is in Japanese. Let's see what it is again. Lion. Come on. Sojiki. That's right. Got yellow and green. They kind of blend together. Got sprite form. Really enthusiastic. Yeah! There. And I don't know if we, of course you knew this, that one is biological and one is not biological. But just some really cool designs going on here. These are some early base ones. I forget what country name. Oh, the country names. And build, it has been Hokuto, Seto. It's been too long. I can't remember them. Ninnin, like ninja, and then comic. This one looks like so cool. Oh, it's just ninja. It's Ninnin in the form. Ninja comic. It's very imaginative. Remember, these don't have the internal guts. Really, it still works pretty great besides that. Ninnin Komeko. And this has just some cool designs. You got the shuriken on here, and you got some manga panels. I don't know if you can see that, but it just looks really nice. There's some good designs. Oh, and here's some Gambarizing exclusive form. This never happened in the show. I think he transformed once. He put him in the belt, and then is a turtle watch. Oh, I did it backwards. But guess what? They work backwards. You don't have to put them. You don't have to put them in the same order because they'll work either way. It's pretty chill. I mean, I thought it was amusing. Turtle and Watch reminds me of Turtles in Time. But he transformed once right before the episode ended. We never got to see it. There was a digital mock-up on the deluxe box that showed us what it would look like. I mean, there were a lot of like that never showed up in the actual show, but they had to placehold the rest of the Pandora box bottles. Oh, this one this is brand new to me. The rest of them I've had before, but one of the reasons I got this, Kabuto Moshi something, let's just say Kabuto, Beetle, and camera. Now I'm looking forward to this. Let's see. Beetle. So the most Legend Rider Kamen Rider Kabuto is getting, I guess. Beetle camera. Oh man, the announcer just has a field day with some of these. Yeah, that one is pretty tall, and this one I like how it's kind of only really colored around the camera part. The rest is all bare. They get interesting because there's just so many of them. All right. There's another early one. Taka, which is Hawk. Taka and Gatling. This just was a great staple. Always looked good. Taka and Gatling equals Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, Gatling. The translator turns Taka into Hawk. But not really. The Hawk, you can see the feathers and everything, but this one is one of the most ridiculous, simple ones. So it's just a big old gun on it. Yeah, big old gun. Oh, can't forget, I have another combo. And this haul came with some glittering Kita ones, and this is metal. Fitting that the first glittering one is metal. See what happens when you combine a Hawk and some metals. What do you get? Oh, you Rider fans out there. I'm sure most of you know, but for those who don't, we'll find out. O's. Once again, very unaltered after the initial announcement. I really like it because Build's Legend Rider forms basically just look like the same rider, but like with the Build driver slapped in there. It really works. It was simplistic. Oops. Getting more bottles. And we got more. We got a full Shining combo here. Now this was for the Build Xaid movie. We've got Doctor and Gamer, and the glittering details. This becomes more silver than white because the original was see-through white, and Gaming looks like a pink Game Boy. But I already said Xaid and Build movie, but guessing game is a little ruined. But we know Dr. Gamer. What do you get? Dr. Mario, right? I can't believe they never made a Dr. Mario reference in Xaid. Magic kick. Just like the Gamma Driver. That is so good. Which reminds me of how crazy the Goshizos sound when they sing their Legend Rider stuff. But this still has a nice appeal to it. I gotta film those Goshizos next because they're so cute. Okay. Almost done. One more combo and then I'm down to single ones, but we have Tante, which is detective, and USB memory. What do you get when you combine a Tante detective and USB memory? And these colors too. These colors give off a vibe. And as you can see with the sparkling, you cannot see in there anyway, so what's it matter if they can churn or not? Who be this? Double. Of course, Double's henshin is very short, but you know, it works. I like how that's pretty darn simplistic, but this is how do you depict a detective? It's like question mark, exclamation. But I don't, you know, it's whatever. They do it with what they're given. All right, I'm just gonna throw some together. These are unpaired. This is a unicorn. Yeah, it goes with Eraser, but I don't have that. And this is Cake. This is pairs with Santa Claus for a Christmas power-up. So Unicorn can go on this side, and Cake go on this side. We don't get a Best Master announcement because it's a trial form. The trial form gets a different kind of announcement. I think the colors are still matching. Yeah, they are. That's what happens when you get a generic, they don't match. But a cake unicorn, oh, I need that. But, like, I need to get the eraser. It looks really bland. The eraser does. The unicorn, kind of, I don't know, looks more like the wolf with a horn on it. The cake. I finally get my first real Christmas item if I got the Santa Claus pair, but, you know, that, I don't know what to think about that. It's kind of bare bones, but, you know, whatever. And then my last two unpaired is a normal one, sparkling, Kita, robot, and robot lends really well to sparkling because he's a metal body anyway. And then we got a Legend Rider, which is orange. You pair that with Lock, which Lock is hard to come. Lock is expensive. I think I have one, but it's not part of this bundle, so I'm just gonna leave it together. What would you get with robot? Orange robot. Did you get what? Omnic Crisis? Omnic Crisis Bastion or something? Maybe. Still, this looks like really cool. That they should have an orange robot in build. Trial form, but at least you get to hear what they sound like when you insert them, and that would be it. That was like, I don't know, I'd have to count the thumbnails, like 24 or 6 full bottles. I don't know, it was a lot of them, but I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the full bottle gimmick. It's up there, just behind like lock seeds and icons for me. But I have to play with my build driver again. But man, if you got this far, thank you. And what are you doing this whole time? Jeez, but no, really, thanks. And I'd just like to say, don't forget to like, henshin, and subscribe. This is Commodore Alex saying this episode has been retired. I will see you next Rider Time.